Welcome to CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition, the Foundation of Nutrition Education. In this section, section 2 of 10, we'll be looking at what is nutrition and how the body uses nutrition. So what is nutrition? Nutrition is the study of food in all forms and how our bodies ingest, digest, metabolize, mobilize, store, and secrete food. What are the benefits of good nutrition? The benefits of good nutrition include potential resistance to some diseases, weight management, and increased physiological vibrancy and psychological health. Let's take a historical perspective. In the developed world, nutrition has evolved over the course of hundreds of thousands of years from something we scrounged for to something we have harnessed to meet our needs. Food quality has evolved both for better and for worse, and has become abundant in quantities beyond our daily requirements. This evolution has been a contributing factor in the current rates of overweight and obesity. Physiologically, beyond the requirement for air, food is required by all animals for the ongoing physiological requirements of life. These requirements include regulating body functions, growth, repair, and as a source of energy for movement. In spite of an overabundance of food, we continue to increase our consumption of highly processed foods, often to the detriment of our health. Socially speaking, over the course of our social evolution from nomadic tribes to modern civilizations, we have traditionally used food within gatherings, including celebrations, mourning, and holidays. There are 6 essential nutrients your body requires for health. They are grouped in 2 categories: macronutrients, which are required in larger volumes, and these include water, carbohydrates, and fats, as well as proteins. There are also micronutrients, which are required in smaller volumes, and this would include vitamins and minerals. It's important to note that while there are 6 essential nutrients, many foods contain more than one of these nutrients. For example, rice is typically considered a carbohydrate, but contains a small amount of protein, fat, vitamins, as well as minerals. Let's take a look at how the body uses nutrition, specifically digestive anatomy. 3 concepts that are important to understand for healthy nutrition. Once adopted and understood, it is easier to maintain a healthy dietary regimen which will support proper functioning of the body. Quality. Humans evolved to consume whole foods in their natural state. Eating primarily unprocessed, high-quality foods, as well as experimenting with the different ways of preparing them, will make eating more pleasurable and increase health in the long term. Balance. It's important to balance the foods that you are eating to ensure you're receiving all the nutrients required for good health. If you completely cut out one food or primarily eat only one food group, you increase the risk of imbalance and long-term negative consequences. Portion control. Most people need far less food than they consume, and your ability to achieve optimal health with smaller than average portions is an important concept. Overeating wreaks havoc on your hormones and leads to digestive challenges, as well as increasing the likelihood of overweight and obesity. Remember that these 3 concepts, quality, balance, and portion control, if these are the most understood, will increase the likelihood of greater health and decrease the likelihood of disease. Anatomy. Knowledge of the anatomy of the digestive system provides an understanding of the structure of the digestive system, an understanding of how food is digested, an understanding of how food and toxins can stress the digestive system. And the digestive system has 2 main components: the digestive tract, which is an open system through which food passes to be broken down, used, or excreted, as well as the accessory organs of digestion, which connect to the digestive tract and provide some of the critical elements that allow for the breakdown of food for absorption or excretion. Let's look at the digestive tract. There are several parts and functions. Firstly, the mouth, where food enters the body and digestion begins mechanically through chewing and chemically with saliva, primarily carbohydrates. After that, the food will pass through the esophagus, which links the mouth to the stomach. When the food enters the stomach, it's both mechanically and chemically broken down, primarily protein. And then it moves into the small intestine, where food is both mechanically and chemically broken down and then absorbed into the bloodstream. The large intestine, where bacteria continues to break down whatever is left of food and where water is extracted. This is also where feces is formed. The rectum, where feces is temporarily stored before excretion, and then the anus, where waste is excreted from the body. Let's look at the accessory organs of digestion. These are the organs that assist in the digestive process. These accessory organs of digestion include the salivary glands, which are found in the mouth, secreting saliva, which contain enzymes that begin carbohydrate breakdown. The liver creates bile, which is used in the breakdown of fat. This is stored in the gallbladder. The liver also serves as the major detoxification organ of the body, where nutrient-rich blood is sent for detoxification prior to use in the body. The gallbladder, as mentioned, connected to the liver, serves as the reservoir for bile created by the liver and controls the release of bile into the small intestine. It's important to note that while gallbladder removal surgery is relatively common, it can serve to create longer-term negative consequences that should be considered beforehand. The pancreas secretes 3 groups of fluids. These are fluids which buffer the acid from the stomach, reducing its acidity. Hormones, which include insulin and glucagon, which maintain blood sugar levels. And enzymes, which continue the breakdown of carbohydrate, fat, and protein in the small intestine. In the next section, we'll look at macronutrients, specifically water. For more information on CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition or on CanFit Pro, please visit www.canfitpro.com or call us at 1-800-667-5622. Until next time, take care and stay fit.